So this video is our Q&A review for the Apple Watch Series 4. Let the download begin. What's up guys? So this is our Q&A review for the Apple Watch Series 4. So we do reviews a little bit differently on this channel. The way we approach it is by answering your questions because we are a support channel. We like supporting and answering the questions that you guys have. So the way we're going to review the Apple Watch Series 4 is by answering the 10 most commonly asked questions that people have before purchasing the watch. And through answering those questions, you can get a better understanding of whether this watch is for you or not, and also at the end of the video, I'll give my personal opinion on whether I think the watch is worth an upgrade or a purchase. So let's hop right into it with question number 10. So right off the bat, one of the main questions that everyone has is what's the difference between the Series 4 and the Series 3? So there are really 4 main differences that I can attest to. So the Series 4 has a digital crown that's a better heart sensor, and that's built directly into the crown of the watch itself. So you have the ability to take the ECGs on this particular version, where the Series 3 doesn't have that version. It's just a natural upgrade from the technology that was in the previous version to this version. The Series 4 also has a bigger display, so you actually get more on the screen. The screen actually looks fuller, and it actually looks like a better design than the Series 3 was. So I think it has, a better overall look as a watch on your wrist, and it feels really comfortable. It feels really nice. It feels really premium on your wrist, and I think that's a big advantage over the Series 3 as well. Series 4 has an aluminum and stainless steel option, so you have a little bit more options that you can work with. And it also, for whatever it's worth, has a faster processor in it. So it does move a lot faster, especially when you're doing different things on the watch. Different fitness tracking apps, different apps that you would use on the watch itself tend to function a lot better on the Series 4 than it would on the Series 3. And again, that's by attrition because the processor inside is a lot more faster than the Series 3 is. So can you change out the wristbands, and is it easy to do? And also, will the old wristbands work with the Series 4? So the old wristbands definitely will work with the Series 4. Apple actually made sure that those wristbands are easily interchangeable. You can definitely change out the wristband into something that you want, and the wristband changing is really simple to do. So the old 38mm bands will work on the new 40mm Apple Watch, and the same goes for the old 42mm watches on the new 44mm model. It's really quick, it's really simple, and if you're upgrading from a Series 3 and you have a collection of wristbands that you don't want to get rid of, it's really simple just to use the old wristbands on this watch. So don't let that be a reason that you don't upgrade from the Series 3 to the Series 4. Is the watch waterproof? Can you swim or shower with the watch on? So the watch is actually water resistant up to 50 meters. So you can actually swim. Apple says you can surf, and it even tracks water exercises when you're using it while swimming. So that's actually a pretty cool feature. I don't know if any other watch tracks water exercises, but if you're doing swimming laps and if you're doing pool exercises, you can actually use your watch to track those exercises while you're in the water. So again, it is water resistant up to 50 meters. So go ahead and swim, shower, whatever. How much does the watch cost? So I'm sure you can actually find this at a deal for the most part. There are a bunch of deals going around with different Apple products. So if you search long enough, you can actually find it at a really great deal. But I think the retail price for it right now is about $399. So it's not a cheap watch. It's still pretty expensive. It's a premium watch. So yeah, you'll be paying a premium price for this watch, but it does have a lot of great features. It does have a lot of things that you can do when you're using it in conjunction with your Apple phone. So it definitely does kind of worth the price that it's cost, but it is a pretty high price. So I have the Series 3. Is it worth an upgrade? So I'm going to do this in sections, right? So I'm going to go from the Series 1 all the way up to the Series 3 and kind of give my opinion on whether you should upgrade if you have those particular watches. Did you upgrade? Yes. The Series 4 is a 5 times better watch than the Series 1 was. If you have it and you have the ability to upgrade and you're considering upgrading, I would definitely suggest upgrading from a Series 1 to a Series 4. You would see a big difference. Now, if you have a Series 2 and you're going to a Series 4, should you upgrade? Yes, I do also believe that you'll get a really substantial jump in performance, a substantial jump in features and benefits from a Series 2 to a Series 4. I definitely believe that's also a worthy upgrade. So it gets a little bit trickier when you have the Series 3 versus the Series 4. So with the Series 3, the Series 4 looks better. It's a lot faster. It supports a lot more health features, and it does those health features a little bit better than the Series 3 does. And it also supports the older bands of the Series 3 also. And like I mentioned before, you can actually take an ECG reading on the watch itself by pressing your hand on this digital crown. So that's actually really, really cool and a really awesome feature that Apple's kind of thrown into this particular model. But, and there's a but, if you don't use the health tracking features and you're not taking your ECG with the watch that often, you're not using those additional enhanced health features that the 4 offers, and you're actually kind of cool with the way your watch currently looks and you own a Series 3, then you're probably better off staying put, because those particular features are what make the Series 4 better than the Series 3. If you're not going to use it, it doesn't make sense to upgrade. Stay put with what you got. Save your money. So do I need a separate calling plan for the GPS plus cellular model? So if you get the watch on one of your mobile plans, you'll more than likely have to add the watch to your mobile plan itself, and that would give the watch the same mobile phone number that you have on your current plan with your mobile phone number as is. So you don't have to add a separate phone number to the watch itself. You can kind of just add it to your plan in general, and it will mirror the phone number that's currently on your plan. And that cost may vary based on your carrier. So you just have to reach out to them to find out exactly how much that would cost. But you don't have to add a separate calling plan because it's the cellular version of the watch itself. So what's one of your favorite features of the watch? Like I said, this watch has a lot of really great features, and it has a lot of really great health features, and I'm a health nut, but ironically, one of the best features that I found with the watch that I really enjoy is the ability to program the watch to automatically unlock your Mac or MacBook Pro whenever you sign in or sit down in front of the computer. So it's almost like it's using your watch as an authentication, so you don't have to type in your password. I just hit the space bar as long as you have your watch on your wrist, and you hit that space bar, the PC boots up, it logs you right into your account, and you're actually good to go. I think it's really just another step that you're avoiding. You know, typing in your password or PIN is not really that cumbersome, but it is kind of cool to just kind of pop open my laptop, hit that space bar, and I'm in all at once. We made a video on actually how to set up the watch to do that as well, so we're going to link that also in the description and throw that in a card up top here. Can you use the Apple Watch with an Android phone? So the short answer to that is no. And the long answer to that is no. Do you need an Apple iPhone in order to set up and use the watch itself? So the watch can also be used independently, but only after it has been set up through your iPhone. If you have a cellular version and with GPS, you can use the watch independently of your iPhone. You can store things in the watch like music and pair headphones to it by Bluetooth. But to set up that watch, you're gonna need an iPhone. So it doesn't function with an Android phone at all. Sorry, Android. So does the Apple Watch track my sleep? So the Series 4 doesn't have any kind of sleep tracking built in natively, but you know, it is Apple, and this app store that exists in Apple has probably anything that you're looking for. There is an app for that. I think that was actually a commercial. There's an app for that. But if you want to track your sleep, there's an app for that. And you can actually find some really cool third-party applications that will work in conjunction with the watch to help track your sleep. So again, don't let that be a deterrent in a feature that you're looking for that would prevent you from purchasing the watch. And the final question would be, would I recommend the Apple Watch Series 4 and why? And the answer to that is yeah. I actually really like this watch. I think the design is really great. I think it's evolved to a point where it actually looks extremely stylish on your hands. It feels really premium. It has all those right features that integrate correctly into anything that you want to do. It works great as a watch, but it also works great as a piece of technology that is connected into that Apple ecosystem that everybody loves so much. So it's just another piece that functions well, and Apple does this so well. of integrating a piece of technology into the web of technologies that you have with Apple. So you have a watch now that works with your iPhone, but works with your iPad, works with your Mac, works with your MacBook Pro, and it just fits seamlessly into that Apple ecosystem. So if you are looking for a smartwatch, if you're in the market for a smartwatch and you have an iPhone and you have a Mac, this is kind of a no-brainer. And if you do have the ability to spend that little extra, I would definitely suggest getting the Series 4. I think it's the best one out of all the ones that they've released so far. And I really do like the features, the benefits, and everything that this watch definitely has to offer. It's a definite recommend for us here. And yeah, I definitely would say if you can do it, go for it. So as always, if you have any questions, thoughts, or opinions that you want to share, go ahead and share them down in the comment section below the video. If you're considering buying the watch and you have any questions that I didn't answer in this video, share them below in the comment section as well. I'll be more than happy to answer them as quickly as possible. Check out some of the other videos we've done about the Series 4 Apple Watch. We've done a plethora of them to kind of give you a full understanding of how to use its features, how to access some of its great features, and how to troubleshoot some of the problems that you may run into on an occasion. And thanks guys, as always, for checking out the video. Until next time, peace out.